Hi everybody, this is Peter from Roland here at NAMM 2017 talking about the Roland Cloud. Now the Roland Cloud is actually an online initiative that Roland is working on that will host massive sound libraries in the cloud along with downloadable softwares, vintage Roland patches, and a lot more software synthesizers that you can use. It's also a gateway into the interaction with RainLink technology. RainLink technology is essentially a high resolution instrument protocol, much like MIDI, but much higher in resolution. If you're a nerd like me, you know that MIDI is around 7 bits, 128 values. RainLink has a maximum of 24 bits, so you have around 16 million steps of resolution there. So basically what I've been showing off is one of the online sample library instruments in the Roland Cloud is called Tera Piano. It's called Tera Piano because it's around 8 terabytes large, which is massive, but it's also vastly impractical to try to host it on a computer itself. The only way to actually interact with it is in the cloud. Not everybody can have the resources to have a powerful enough computer to use 8 terabytes worth of piano samples. So essentially what we've been working on is a way to harness this power of 8 terabytes worth of sampling, and RainLink is the perfect solution for that. The RD2000 is actually the first RainLink keyboard that has RainLink retrofitted in it already. There's a couple other instruments that we have that we're currently retrofitting it, such as some of the TD50 newer digital drum modules, and then the System 8, which we have in prototype now, which has RainLink control over the filter cutoff, pitch bend, and LFO time. But we'll talk about that later. Right now, the Tera Piano is actually where it's most evident. So basically, when you download Tera Piano, it installs a local client around 1 gigabyte, and you're kind of a basic, simple online or a simple local piano software library. So you can basically use it to write. You can host it as an DAW, host it as an AU or a VST inside any DAW that you want. And then if you have an RD2000, you can record RainLink straight into it. And if you have a MIDI controller, you can actually record standard MIDI messages, and it'll actually up-res it, similar to video scaling, inducing kind of fuzz and subtle randomizations to get it to that RainLink resolution. So basically the intent is to have 8 terabytes worth of sampling of one single piano, which is a lot of articulations, nuances, and many other sound elements that's not normally captured with your average sample library piano. So let's take an A-B comparison of the same performance played on the local version and then having it rendered by the cloud. So let's take a listen to that now. So here's the local version. Cloud version. So essentially what we're kind of listening for here is just picking out some of the more nuanced performance elements. There's a lot more staccato, a lot more note variance when you're using 8 terabytes worth of piano sample data. So the kind of mission behind it and the capability is really exciting because it gives people an opportunity to use these top-notch sounding sample libraries without necessarily having to own a gigantic rig. So the capability there is absolutely massive. RainLink itself is incredibly powerful in that you can have a digital synthesizer with 16 million steps of resolution, basically rendering no stair-stepping or any of that kind of digital artifacting whatsoever. So it's really an exciting technology that we're working on. I've been told that they're actually open for other manufacturers to adopt this format too, so we'll see if this maybe kind of catches on in the market. And so right now there's a lot of synthesizers currently available on the Roland Cloud in addition to the Tera Piano. All of our ACB synthesizers, which you could use with the System 8 and System 1, and some of the Anthology series, which is vintage Roland patches that have been sampled, so things from like the D50 or other vintage Roland gear. And it's actually a subscription model, so they're planning on adding a lot more content to it. They're already in beta with the Tera drums, which, as you can imagine, a high resolution that performance method of capturing all that data mixed with terabytes of drum data will give you a very organic performance. So that's something that they're working on in addition to many other things, and it's a subscription model, so it'll be $19.99 a month. And if you're interested, you can go to rolandcloud.com and then sign up for a 1-month free trial, and I'm sure you guys will love it. So thanks for watching, and this is Peter from Roland here at NAMM 2017. Have a good one.